presents.
Guided meditation and affirmations. A tranquil and calm journey through Hyrule's enigmatic world. Written, animated, and spoken by your friend from Cultivating Happiness. Begin by finding a comfortable position, seated or lying down. Let your hands rest softly and allow your eyes to close gently. Bring your awareness to your breath. Inhale slowly through your nose. Hold for a moment. Then exhale through your mouth, soft and steady. Feel your body begin to settle, your shoulders dropping, your jaw relaxing, your chest rising and falling naturally. Take another deep breath in and let it go completely. With each breath, your body becomes a little lighter and your awareness begins to drift. Drifting beyond the room, beyond time, beyond memory. You begin to sense green hills under your feet, sunlight on your skin, and a soft breeze scented with wildflowers. The air is crisp but gentle, and you feel the warmth of morning sunlight resting on your skin. A distant melody echoes, faint, familiar, the sound of a flute, maybe, or a lullaby carried by wind. You are arriving in Hyrule. You stand on a wide stone platform. Around you, the world stretches in every direction. Untamed forests, snow-capped mountains, slow-moving rivers, and skies as endless as dreams. The sky is pale blue, touched with the warm blush of morning. This is the Great Plateau, the cradle of ancient stories. A soft breeze brushes past your face, carrying the scent of dew-covered grass and wild herbs. You inhale deeply. Behind you, ancient stone ruins stand quiet and still, overgrown with ivy. You sense their age, their stories, now sleeping in the silence. Birdsong echoes through the air. A lone lark sings from a nearby tree, its notes clear and golden. You begin to walk, slowly, calmly. The ground beneath your feet is soft earth, spotted with moss and small yellow flowers. As you step, the petals shift gently, releasing a faint, sweet aroma. Each step grounds you further into presence, into now, into the living breath of Hyrule. As you begin walking slowly, you feel your feet connect with the earth. Each step grounds you deeper into peace. You move past crumbling ruins and wildflowers swaying in the breeze. Listen. Birds sing above, leaves rustle gently, and from deep within the trees, the whisper of a past long-remembered hums beneath everything. There is no rush here, no danger. You pause beside a small pond. The water is perfectly still, like glass. You kneel beside it and see your reflection, serene and steady. A blue butterfly lands softly near your hand. You smile, feeling its tiny presence like a gift. You continue walking, slowly, mindfully, with nowhere to be but here. You open your eyes and find yourself standing in a vast meadow, golden and green, bathed in the soft glow of early morning. The grass waves like a sea in the wind, and tiny blue flowers pepper the field like stars fallen to earth. Take a step forward. Feel the softness of the ground beneath you. Hear the wind rustling through the grass. A rustling to your left draws your attention. Parting the tall blades is a blue pea, a glowing, rabbit-like creature, its fur shimmering with an otherworldly blue light. It pauses when it sees you, luminous ears twitching. You crouch slowly, careful not to disturb it. The blue pea sniffs the air, sensing your calm, and then returns to nibbling on some flowers. Its glow pulses with a rhythm like a heartbeat. Breathe in. Let the wonder fill your chest. Breathe out. Let the awe settle gently into stillness. The blue pea hops away, leaving behind a sparkle in the air that lingers like morning mist. You soon follow a narrow path that leads into the edge of a woodland area. The Farron woods greet you with dappled sunlight, birdsong, and the distant sound of a waterfall. As you move deeper, you begin to see them, creatures peeking from behind trees, watching you with curiosity, not fear. High in the trees, you spot a rock, a small bird with vibrant plumage and an oversized beak. It flutters from branch to branch, squawking cheerfully. Below, on a tree trunk, a pair of sticky frogs cling to the bark, their tiny toes adhering effortlessly. Their skin is slick and vivid green, with spots that flash yellow when they shift. You pause to observe one up close. It blinks slowly, and for a moment, it seems to blink at the same rhythm as your breath. A silent conversation of trust. Farther ahead, you hear a soft chuckle. A korok appears, half hiding behind a leaf-shaped mask. It wobbles slightly, then waves one tiny branch-like arm. It chirps softly, then vanishes in a puff of petals. You think, was this tiny creature giggling at me? Smile. You are not alone here. And everything that surrounds you carries the same peace that now fills your heart. Your path leads downhill, where the sound of water grows louder. Soon you emerge beside the glistening banks of Lake Hylia. The water is crystal clear, and the surface reflects the sky like glass. You step toward the shoreline and sit. A school of harty bass swims lazily by, their scales flashing silver and gold. Every movement they make leaves soft ripples across the surface. In the shallows near your feet, a bright-eyed crab scuttles sideways across a stone. It pauses, tilts upward, and you notice its shell sparkles faintly, like flecks of starlight embedded in its armor. In the deeper water, a graceful shape moves, slow, deliberate. A human-like blue lizard, peaceful in its element, glides beneath the surface. For a moment, it peers at you with intelligent eyes. You meet its gaze without fear, only respect. It nods, barely perceptible, and swims on, disturbing no sand, no silt. You lay back on the warm stones beside the lake, breathing in time with the gentle lapping of the waves. Inhale. Exhale. The world is alive here. And it is kind. You follow a narrow trail into a thick grove of trees. The light becomes dappled, filtered through the lush canopy above. Everything glows with soft green light, like the forest is holding its breath in stillness. A slow, steady rustling above you reveals a pair of small animals leaping branch to branch. One pauses, tiny paws on the bark, watching you for a moment with bright, curious eyes. Then it vanishes in a blur of motion. The scent here is rich. Earth and moss, faint pine, and something like rain, even though the sky is clear. You hear water now, a gentle trickling. A stream winds through the grove. Its banks are lined with moss-covered rocks, and tiny blue butterflies flit lazily above the surface. You crouch near the edge and dip your fingers into the water. It's cool, refreshing. The sound of the stream is like a lullaby, soothing the breath, the heart, the mind. Birds chatter softly in the underbrush. Robins, warblers, the occasional flutter of wings. You catch sight of a fox, red as flame, moving gracefully through the tall grass, disappearing just as silently as it arrived. You pause beneath a towering oak, its roots thick and gnarled. You sit and rest your back against its bark. It feels ancient, strong. Close your eyes here. Listen to the birds, to the stream, to the heartbeat of the forest. Let it all move through you. Then you realize these lands are none other than the enigmatic and illustrious Lost Woods. This is no place of fear today, only quiet curiosity. Mist rises gently among the ancient trees, and soft lights blink in the shadows like tiny spirits guiding your way. As you step into the forest, the air cools. The scent of moss and bark surrounds you. Your breath slows naturally. You feel protected here. Each footfall is silent. You follow a trail lined with glowing mushrooms and old stones etched with unreadable runes. A small creature scurries past, perhaps another Korok, hiding behind a leaf-shaped mask. It giggles and vanishes into the foliage, leaving behind a gentle sense of joy. You pause at a tree with a hollow center. Inside, you see a soft light pulsing. You rest your hand against the bark. It's warm. The tree seems to breathe with you. Inhale. Exhale. The forest exhales with you, and in this rhythm, you find a deeper calm. Eventually, the forest thins, and you find yourself before a hidden spring, quiet and glowing with a faint blue light. The crystal spring, a place of stillness. The trail opens into a clearing bathed in golden light. In the center rests a small spring, its surface perfectly still, like polished glass. Around it, reeds sway gently in the breeze. Dragonflies hover, their wings catching the sunlight. Their flight is soundless, graceful, like brushstrokes on air. You walk to the water's edge and sit. The spring reflects the sky, the trees, and you. You watch as ripples begin to form, small circles spreading outward, overlapping softly. A single silent princess flower grows nearby, its petals faintly glowing, white with a hint of lavender. You recognize it, a flower that blooms rarely, a symbol of quiet hope. You breathe in the air around the spring. It smells like clean water, like new beginnings, like peace. A chorus of frogs begins to sing nearby, slow and low. The rhythm is hypnotic. You close your eyes again. You let go a little deeper. You feel time stretch, slow, fade. In this place, there is only stillness. You are safe. You are whole. You are completely at peace. You approach slowly, sensing this is a place of rest. You sit at the edge of the spring and dip your fingers into the water. It's cool and healing. The ripples stretch outward, soft circles of light. You take a deep breath in and slowly release it. Then another, letting any remaining tension melt into the sacred water. You close your eyes here. For a moment, there is only the sound of water, the whisper of trees, and the gentle echo of something ancient and kind. This is a place of peace. Let your mind drift. Let your body soften completely. You are safe. You are held. You are home. Later, you begin your climb into the highlands, moving slowly, carefully along a winding path lined with moss-covered rocks and patches of vibrant herbs. The sun begins to rise higher in the sky, and the light shifts from gold to brilliant white. On a ledge above, a mountain goat stands, still as stone. Its curved horns gleam faintly. It watches you for a moment, then returns to grazing, undisturbed. You continue onward. The forest fades behind you, and you step out into an open field. The grass here is tall, golden, and sways like the ocean in rhythm with the wind. The sun is high now, warm and gentle. A soft haze glows around the horizon, and the wind sings through the blades of grass like the notes of an ocarina. You take your time, walking slowly. You brush your fingers through the tops of the grass. It tickles your skin lightly, lovingly. Above you, a loftwing soars, its wings wide and slow, riding the wind. Its call echoes faintly, carried across the sky. It casts a shadow that glides silently over you, then vanishes. In the distance, you see wild horses grazing, their tails flicking lazily. One lifts its head and looks at you. You meet its eyes. Calm meets calm. No fear, just quiet recognition. The Highland Trail, where earth meets sky, you think to yourself. Your path takes you upward now, climbing slowly into the highlands. The terrain becomes more rugged, worn stone, patches of wild thyme and mountain flowers clinging to the slopes. The wind grows stronger but never harsh. It hums in your ears, whispering stories you don't quite understand but feel in your chest. A pair of ritos glide in the distance, winged and elegant. One performs a wide spiral before returning to level flight, feathers glinting like polished copper in the sun. The trail narrows to a ridge, and from here you pause to look out across Hyrule. The forests, lakes, rivers, and fields all stretch far beneath you. In the distance, you see a soft blue glow, Zora's domain, shimmering like a blue jewel in the hills. You breathe in deeply. The air here is thin but pure. It tastes of clarity. You sit on a flat rock and watch the horizon. This place is silent, yet filled with life. You don't need to speak. You only need to be. Let the air fill your lungs. Let the silence deepen your calm. The scent here is of sun-warmed hay, distant lavender, and sweet summer clover. You lie down in the field and close your eyes again. The grass cradles you. The wind covers you. And the sky, infinite and blue, watches over you. More wild horses graze in the distance. You recognize this place. It feels familiar, as though from a dream long ago. Now this is Hyrule Castle. And yet now it is still. It is quiet. It is healing. You walk slowly through the tall grass, feeling the warmth of the sun overhead. Each blade brushes against your skin with delicate touch. A soft wind moves through the meadow, carrying a song. Maybe it's Zelda's lullaby, floating through the air like a memory. Maybe it's just your heart, opening gently. You sit beneath a lone tree at the center of the field. The bark is rough, but steady. The ground beneath you is soft. You close your eyes once more. Feel the vastness around you. Feel the stillness within you. You are not alone here. You are a part of Hyrule now. Nestled in a sunny nook, a fairy hovers among the flowers, its wings delicate and fast-beating like a hummingbird's. It leaves behind a glittering trail as it moves, circling you once, twice, then darting off into the breeze. You smile, warmed not just by the sun, but by the presence of this magic, subtle, ancient, and alive. Just beyond the ridge, you reach a small plateau and find a group of cuckoos pecking in the dirt. They coo and cluck contentedly. One of them waddles toward you, staring up with comical determination. You reach out, and it allows a gentle touch on its soft feathers before returning to its task with a quiet squawk. This world trusts you, because you move with care, with presence, with peace. As the day softens into afternoon, you feel drawn northward toward the fiery slopes of Death Mountain, though today the volcano slumbers. You don't climb too high, just enough to see the warm glow of the rocks and the thin mist of steam that curls upward. A pair of fireproof lizards darts along the stones. Their skin is black and red, and tiny flames flicker harmlessly around their tails. You kneel slowly and one stops near your foot. It flicks its tongue in the air as if tasting your calm. It stays for a moment before disappearing into a crack in the rocks. Overhead, a fire keys flies by, not in a rush, not aggressive, just gliding along its path like a drifting leaf. Its wings glimmer orange as it vanishes into the sky. You take a deep breath here, feeling the heat not as discomfort, but as vitality. This place is strong, yes, but it does not demand anything from you. You are simply a witness to its quiet strength. As you move west, the air cools, and the ground beneath your feet becomes blanketed in soft, powdery snow. You quickly change your clothes from the pack on your back. You wrap yourself in warmth, the cold sharp but invigorating. In the white silence of the Hebra Mountains, you see movement. A lone snow-coat fox darts across the snow, its fur pristine white. It pauses on a rise, turns to you, and watches without fear. Then it continues on, leaving a trail of delicate paw prints behind. A group of sand seal-like creatures, but adapted for snow, slide playfully down a slope, their joy echoing in little yelps. Above you, a winter bell, a mythical snowy owl native to these lands, circles in wide arcs, its wings spread wide, silent in their flight, casting long shadows on the snow. You stop and sit on a rock covered with frost. The cold doesn't bite, it refreshes. You breathe in the air. You exhale steam and feel completely, deeply alive. Dusk begins to fall. You follow a narrow trail that opens onto a quiet field, the Serenade Fields, known for their beauty at twilight. Here, fireflies begin to emerge, sunset fireflies, their glow deep orange and red, blinking in slow rhythm. They drift around you, unafraid. You lie down on the grass and look up. The stars are emerging one by one. And there, just there, something rare. A stall horse, not dangerous tonight, but gentle. A mythical skeleton horse lit faintly from within. It walks across the hill, pauses to look at the stars, and then disappears like a dream. You close your eyes, resting now under the sky. Above, a star fragment falls slowly through the atmosphere, glowing softly. Everything is still. Everything is sacred. Inhale deeply and exhale slowly. Now, twilight begins to fall over the land. From high above, you watch torches flicker in distant stables, rivers glisten with fading gold, and the stars begin to awaken one by one. The sun begins to set. You descend slowly into a forest clearing that glows with soft evening light. This is the sacred grove. Time feels different here, slower, almost timeless. The trees are taller, the shadows longer. Fireflies begin to rise in a dance of gentle gold, blinking in slow rhythm like tiny stars. A soft melody plays in the distance, subtle, as if the forest itself is singing. The ground is covered in moss, soft as velvet beneath your feet. You take off your shoes and step barefoot across it. Each step connects you to the earth, to the roots beneath, to the memory of the land. In the center of the grove, a small pond reflects the first stars of night. The moon begins to rise, casting silver ripples across the water. You sit once more, folding your legs gently beneath you. The cool air caresses your skin. The quiet wraps around you like a blanket. The darkness does not frighten, it soothes. You feel the presence of the ancient here. Not watching, not judging, just being. And you are part of it. And now, the affirmations portion of the meditation. I am safe and at peace. I inhale calm and exhale tension. My mind is becoming more peaceful with each breath. I trust that everything is unfolding as it should. I choose to let go of what I cannot control. I am surrounded by peace and love. Peace begins with me. I release all tension from my body. I am present in this moment. With every breath, I feel more relaxed. I am exactly where I need to be. I allow myself to rest. I am in control of my thoughts and emotions. Calm is my natural state. I let go of worry and embrace stillness. My heart is open and I am at peace. I give myself permission to relax. All is well in this moment. I am doing my best, and that is enough. I am calm, patient, and in harmony. My breath anchors me in peace. I radiate serenity. I choose peace over worry. I am a calm presence in the world. I am loved and supported. I handle challenges with grace. I am resilient and composed. Every breath I take fills me with peace. My inner peace is my power. I trust in the timing of my life. I give myself the grace to be still. I am at home in my body and mind. I allow life to flow naturally. I am grateful for this peaceful moment. I release tension and welcome ease. I honor my need for calm. I slow down and savor this moment. Peace flows through me like a gentle river. I am centered, strong, and serene. I trust myself and the journey. I let go of the need to rush. I am calm in the face of uncertainty. I am aligned with peace and stillness. I relax into the present moment. I am filled with peaceful energy. I breathe in relaxation. I breathe out stress. I am a vessel of tranquility. I trust that I am enough. I release the need for control. I am surrounded by calming energy. I am softening into this moment. I choose to rest in stillness. I am worthy of peace and quiet. I let go of anxiety and welcome calm. I am light. I am love. I am peace. My calm is contagious. I embrace silence as sacred. I give myself space to breathe. I surrender to peace. My thoughts are becoming lighter. I feel calm and confident. I am gentle with myself. I find peace in the little things. I release resistance and embrace peace. Each breath I take heals me. I allow myself to just be. I am rooted in the present. I am held by the universe. I radiate calm to those around me. My mind is a peaceful sanctuary. I let go of fear and welcome trust. I give myself the gift of stillness. I am more than my stress. My soul is peaceful and wise. I invite serenity into my life. I am open to ease and flow. I am at peace with who I am. I am enough just as I am. I listen to my inner calm. I trust in the peace within me. I am the eye of the storm, still and calm. I breathe deeply and feel peace in my body. I let go of all that no longer serves me. I find peace in simplicity. I am worthy of inner calm.